This is ENX, the former Texas All-Star Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion, and you're watching Saturday night's main event.
Hey guys, welcome to a very special episode of the Saturday Night's Main Event, episode 19, titled Shooting the Shit. I am your host tonight, Dan the Man, along with my best friend Tim, Slim
What's
Tim,
going on, guys?
and this is a very overdue episode. We don't have no guests tonight. It's just going to be me and Tim just kind of shooting the shit, Father's Day recap, stuff that we did. How are you tonight, my man?
Oh, dude, I am tired with work, the travel. If everyone that's listening, I actually made a trip down to see my family and also my daughter. So, if that's why you see a little bit of different of the background, because I'm actually not at the studio tonight. I am actually on my laptop. So, yeah, it's a little different tonight, like Dan said, but hey, we're still here. We're still getting the show going to get everyone out there to know that we're still here for y'all. But
Oh
hey,
yeah.
let me ask you this much, because I've been dying to know.
So
How was Texas All Star on Saturday?
oh, Bob Nowak. Hey, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you. Uh, dude, when I tell you it was a show that you shouldn't have missed, but I understand the circumstances, so I would expect you to go see your family and your daughter for Father's Day. But man, if this was an alternate universe, I would have drug you out the door to go see this show. I got stuff in this show that I did not expect to ever see. Not to say that I didn't think I would ever see it in a Texas All Star show, but I never thought I'd see it in a Texas All Star show, especially the main event. Was wild. Was wild.
Really?
Yes. The whole show was great. Don't get me wrong. The guys and gals, we didn't have a women's match, but I don't care. The guys and gals at Texas All Star kill it every time, and they know I have so much love for them. You know, Saturday night's main event has so much love for Texas All Star and everything they do. But bro, that main event with Nate Slater and Christopher Lyons, I think that's what his name was. I'm running a blank. Was I've never seen a hardcore esque match before in an indie show.
And was this a street fight?
Yeah, it was a street fight, bro. They fought in the bathroom. You know that little hallway that goes into the bathroom? They fought there.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny seeing Nate Slater drag him out of the bathroom by his feet, right? And it was cool because everybody was getting up out of their seat and running up to them.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of felt like Fight Club, right? And I felt, and this is not to toot my own horn or anything. I am just an ordinary guy, but I felt like I was able to kind of wiggle my way in closer because I know the whole staff of TASW, and they know that I'm not going to get and interfere with anything.
Yeah.
But I was able to kind of snake my way in and get really up close. But Nate Slater brought out that staple gun, and I'm like, no way. There's no
Well,
way.
I mean, dude, the video that you sent me from what I saw, dude, I just we've got to get Nate Slater on soon.
Oh
Be-
yeah,
because
I've already talked to him.
okay, because I want to ask the question because I'm sorry, I've stapled myself with a regular staple, but to be with a staple gun and the video that you sent me on how they were getting stapled, I'm like, oh hell no.
Yeah, it was pretty insane. I Mr. Bob Nowak, shout out to you and your wife, though, man. Y'all are two of the most pleasant people that I've ever met. Y'all were so nice. I hope that I get to sit next to y'all again at another show, and if not, I'll make it happen. Because, like I said, y'all were pleasant, and it was a pleasure to meet y'all. It from the bottom of my heart, it was. Um, he came. We were in line really quick. I'm not trying to divert stories, but we were in the snack food line right when the line started for food about 6:30, and I I don't know if I remember this too correctly, but I think he came up to me and was like, "Hey, you know, you have the podcast, right?" something of that. And we shook hands and we talked, and I was talking to him about it. Like I said, he's in the chat right now. Super nice guy, man. Him and his wife are great people. But like I said, man, that show was so good. They put me right in front of the curtain, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. So like all I had to do was like this. When they play the music, I just turn and like here's the curtain. I was right there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was right there. So like there was a funny part where I think it was right before the main event. I could be wrong, but I'm not noticing it because I'm like looking like this and I'm looking at the ring and I see an index finger. I see an index finger come through the curtain and kind of go, and it's Donovan Bishop
Oh God.
poking with me. I finally got to meet him in person because I told him. Remember, I told you I was going to bring that big box set of Tales from the Crypt DVDs for him, right?
Yeah.
So me and Kristen got there a little early. He met us out in the parking lot, and I gave him the box set. He was in his whole get up and everything. Man, he was just as cool as he was when he was on the podcast.
Really?
I wish that dude blew me away, man. He is so cool. People might not like his gimmick, but the man behind the gimmick,
Well,
that dude is so cool.
You know, when we had him on the show, and like he said, when we first saw him debut in the Conroe Rumble, and then of course seeing him at the VFW, they were having sound difficulties with him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, I always, being a wrestling fan, you always try to give the heels and the bad guys that benefit of the doubt to see what storyline they're gonna do. So
Yeah.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. So when I go to a next show, Donovan, if you're watching right now, I want to see what you have coming. I want to see it.
Oh, and Bob Nowak says she's a longtime friend. My bad. I thought y'all were husband and wife. But I would say, I'm not here to speak ill will. I'm not. But I would say the big down moment of the night was, and it had nothing to do with any of the guys and gals at TASW. But me and Kristen are in line to get our food, and out of the corner of my eye, I see Stevie Ray come in. And he's Booker T's kayfabe brother. He was tag team champions with Booker T in WCW. He never came to WWE, but I knew him as soon as he walked through the door. And I'm like, dude, that's Booker T. Or not Booker T, I'm sorry. I said, Kristen, that's Stevie Ray. He was in WCW with Booker T. And she goes, okay, well, do you want to go try to go get a picture? And I said, yeah, let me try. So I walk up to him very professionally. And I said, Mr. Ray, can I get a picture real quick, if that's okay? And he goes, yeah, give me just 1 second. He was talking to somebody. I understand. And dude, I stood there. I feel like it was an eternity. And he never turned around. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, well, this is kind of cruddy. Like, I asked you very politely if I can get a picture and I'll leave you on your way, and nothing.
Oh wow.
So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll catch him during intermission. So I find him during intermission, and I'm kind of standing by him to get his attention, but I'm not like, hey,
Yeah.
Never turned around and looked at me. And I'm like, wow. It was kind of like one of those things like never meet your heroes kind of thing. And I went up to Matt, and I was like, man, that's Stevie Ray from WCW. He's like, no shit. And I said, yeah. And I told him what happened. He goes, man, fuck that. And he was like, just never meet your heroes, I guess.
I can
So
understand
that was
that.
one bummer part. That was one bummer part of the night, because that would have been cool to get a picture with him, but it wasn't meant to be. But it's okay. You know what? I had so much fun at the show. It didn't bother me one bit.
Damn. So
But
besides
no, go ahead.
besides the Nate Slater and all that, how was the rest of the show?
We had the Tribe versus the Pillars of Destiny versus the Eighth Day in a triple threat tag team title match for the belts. That was a fun match. The Tribe retained, of course, with some tomfoolery by old Possum Coat. Yeah, if you're watching Possum Coat, I called you out at the show. I even called you out in a text. Yeah, see, look at the wife. She even knows. So that was a blast. Oh my God, not Vinny Zuko, but the other one, the ball-headed guy. My God, I'm running a mind blank. I had my TNT title on the table, right?
Yeah.
And he was walking past me, and I think I said something like, "I'm the real champ." He goes, "That's a Walmart belt."
Damn.
Talking about my belt, and then of course I was yelling at Lobo coming out and then going back. That was fun. We had for the heavyweight title, we had Nate Bradley versus Estrella Galactica. That was a great match, but I didn't doubt that one bit. We had Jordan Jensen versus John Derry, the Milkman. His gimmick was fun. I shit on it the first time I ever seen it. I'm like, a milkman? What is this? Yes, it's Jesse Logan. Thanks, Bob. And I crapped all over that gimmick, but that dude was fun to watch.
Was he kind of like almost a R-Truth?
Yeah, he came out with a half gallon of milk and he was dancing. Like, it was great. Like, once I seen him come through the curtain, my mentality about the gimmick changed and I was suckered in. It was so funny. Of course, Lobo Johnson is the most dangerous wrestling manager. And he's the most useless. But no, I have love for Lobo for some reason. He's a good guy. I hate his character, but you're supposed to root against the bad guys.
And that's what makes the show. I'm going to be honest. That's what makes the show.
It is. And there's this one heckler. I wish I got his name at Taking Care of Business, but he was sitting like 8 chairs down from me and Mr. Bob here. And of course, when Jordan Jensen gets in the ring, he yells out, he smells like lima beans, the typical, hygienic slander towards Jordan Jensen.
Oh, of course.
But of course, all the wrestlers come up to me and too sweet me at ringside. So, Jordan, if you're watching, big too sweet from me, brother. And who else did we have? We had Ryan Russell versus Mad Max, which Donovan Bishop came out and sided with Mad Max, not Love Muscle, which I was kind of disappointed in. I want to see a heel turn from Ryan Russell, but it's not meant to be right now.
Yeah.
What else did we have? Bob, if you could refresh my memory, I'm running blank right now. Of course, the street fight, the main event, was fantastic. 5 stars. That match was fun. They tore the ring apart, exposed the boards and everything.
Oh.
I wish you were there. God, I wish you were there. So now I'm gonna have to go look on the match cards because I know there was at least 1 or 2 more matches I'm not catching. Real quick. All right, so here we go. So, we had Cam defend his title against Don Milagro of the Tribe. And then the opening match was Dragon Master Black versus Great Bodie. Dude, Great Bodie?
Yeah.
Great Bodie, I'm really digging that kid.
Really?
Dude, for some reason, he's gaining a fan in me.
That good?
Yeah, he's good. I like the kid. But Cam,
yeah.
Cam rocked
my boy. My boy.
I like what Cam does when he's coming up to the ring. and he gets on the apron and he starts windmilling his long hair. And then before he lifts the belt up, I'm like, dude, it's a pretty neat entrance. It's a pretty neat entrance.
So he's changed his entrance a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit. Like I said, he stands on the apron and just kind of windmills his hair, and then he raises the belt up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What did he change his gear yet, or
No, it's still the same.
still the same?
It's still the same. But there's no need to.
No.
I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be cool down the road if he changed the color scheme.
Yeah.
Just to switch it up. But yeah. But overall, man, before we move on, Beatdown was such a great show.
I can't believe I missed it, but family comes first.
Of course, I'm going to try to go to Summer Jam on the 27th of July. And then in September, they got Rage in the Cage at that Humble Bar and Grill or whatever that they go to.
Yeah, that's actually right down the road from me.
The 1888 Humble Bar and Grill. But
yeah,
they're going to have a cage there.
And that's the one that we've been wanting to see. We want to see a cage match.
Yes, I know. And they're going to make me drive to go see it. They're going to make me fight to go see this one.
I was thinking, heck, you can just, because I'm right there, just swing by, pick me up, and we can both go.
I mean, I could. I just got my car fixed. Dude, I spent $937 yesterday on my car.
Oh.
I had to fix the whole AC system.
Oh.
But how was your Father's Day, man?
It was good. It's been a little bit with Harley. I mean, it was kind of tough because as soon as I got here, she was busy with she helps the family with the farm.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of hard. And then on top of that, we had down here a tropical storm come through. I know Houston got a little bit of it, but we got the full brunt.
Oh yeah.
And so we were trying to get time together. So actually, today we actually spent majority of the time together. And she got me. Oh man, it's not. I can't. There you go. Look.
Oh, nice.
It's a baby Yoda with Harry Potter.
Nice.
And
so someone said, "Boo-hoo, LL should have made friends with us mechanics." Who is that? See, I don't know. I know that's somebody that knows me, but oh man. So we had something like this over on the World of Kayfabe where somebody was dogging me in a funny way, and I could not for my life figure out who it is. So Blitzy or whatever, who is this? It's gonna kill me if I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I'll show you what Kristen got me. One of the many things. Give me just one sec.
Go bring. Oh Lord.
So, of course, I'm a gamer. So Kristen, she knows that I love like old school like arcade games. So she got me this little Galaga machine. So look, like you turn it on and it's like the old school game.
Oh, nice.
748. Yeah, and it's super cool. Like,
that is crazy.
Yeah, and I love little things like this because I'm gonna put it on my desk when we move out. 748. What?
Is that like the store?
I don't know. I don't. You know what? I don't think that's Scott, but I think it might be Scott.
And so you know how I'm a big Star Wars fan, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
So while we were out, of course she wanted me to get something that, of course, I paid for.
781. Oh, 731. 731. That is NTV. That is Scott. It's got to be 731.
Yep.
Yep, Scott. Yep. What's up, Scott? How are you, buddy?
So, of course, we were out and about. We went to the mall, spending time together, and she suckered me into getting this. She says she wants me to add this to my collection.
What's that?
She got me, or I got it, a Build-A-Bear Darth Vader.
Dude, that's pretty cool. Like, I'm not into like teddy bears and shit. You know, it's from my daughter, but that's actually really cool.
So she's like, I already got you a Baby Yoda. Now I want you to get the Darth Vader one. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. What did I do? I kept it simple for Father's Day, man. Like, I didn't want to do anything. Like, I just want to go to lunch and then just come home and chill. So we went to Genghis Grill and ate, and then I think we went to the mall for a little bit, and then that's it. Oh, thanks, Jess. I appreciate you calling me cute. I really do. Oh, you meant the teddy bear. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah,
How are you, Jess?
we were sitting there when I was getting it. She's like, we gotta get the lightsaber for it. And then she walked over to get it, and she looked at the price. She goes, never mind, Dad, don't get it.
Yeah, dude, it's so expensive. Like, we took Violet to go get her a new bear for her birthday, and
Mhm.
she's like, Daddy, it's got to have a shirt, it's got to have a cell phone, and I'm like, $90 later.
Dude,
Damn,
the,
damn bear's fully loaded, man.
just for the lightsaber, I'm not even kidding. $12.50 for a
Yeah,
little
well, no,
for like a little thing like this, or actually about this big.
but you know the problem is, she's got like 4 Build-A-Bears, right? So now I feel like I'm gonna get suckered into buying 4 phones because they all have to talk to each other. She said.
Of course.
She's like, baby, or she's like, Daddy, Poppy and Teddy and Lily and Sprinkles all have to talk to each other. I'm like, honey, they lay in bed with you every night. They don't need a phone.
Well, no, I was sitting there, and my daughter turns to me. She's like, Dad, what are we gonna name it? And I said, I don't know. And there was a couple with, it was like, well, not a couple, but it was like two moms with the kids and everything. And I'm sitting there. I said, you know what? Let's name it Darth Bader.
Yeah.
And one of the moms turns around and says, "Oh, that is so cute. I would have never thought of that."
Yeah. I wish names came that easy with my daughter at Build-A-Bear because every time we go get her a bear, I'm like, all right, baby, what do you want to name her? She's like, Bear.
Bear.
I was like, baby, we can't name every bear Bear. Like, they got to have names, you know? We got to do the certificate and all that stuff. I'm like,
Yeah. She,
fatherhood, man. They say kids would be fun, right?
they kill us in our pocketbooks.
Man. And then like Kristen wants another child. I want to put my wallet down and have a talk with it, see if it's okay. I'm like, Kristen, we're gonna have to have a sit down conversation with our wallets and ask them if it's okay. I mean, I mean, sprouting them out's the easy part, but maintaining them is the difficult part.
Mm-mm-mm. That's
But
funny though.
did you finally get to see the Wyatt Six debut?
No, don't tell me.
My God.
No, we've been, because of the storm and everything down here. Uh, internet, electricity has been really bad. So actually, today is actually a good test with the show, because one, my mom got new internet, and then she asked me to test it out with the podcast because I've been telling her about mine back home, and
Yeah.
she's like, if it works really good, let me know. And as of right now, Mom, if you're watching, it's really good.
So, what does your mom officially think of you being a podcaster now?
She's actually passed the word around about us, and I mean, I haven't seen anyone that I know that's been on the podcast from down here, but she likes it. I mean,
Yeah.
she's not a big wrestling fan, but she's she supports everything that we do.
Yeah, I think, and I tell this to Kristen all the time, and I know she understands it now, especially at the beginning. I don't think she really did. And this is not just Saturday night's main event, but this is also World of Kayfabe as well. I find podcasting very therapeutic for me because I can have a really shitty week and just come on here and talk to you, talk to our guest, and it kind of blocks it away for an hour, you know? So
Yeah.
I just really have fun, and I'm so much more comfortable with it.
I
Like,
know.
the camera is just, I don't even think it's there. I
Yeah,
just think.
I've gotten so used to it now, and
Well, yeah, and I was gonna say I've noticed with you too, it's so much more comfortable.
mhm, it
I
really
mean,
has.
I would love to have an episode in the future where we're all together, but
That one's coming. I got some stuff up the sleeve that I haven't told you or Isaiah about. I got some stuff up my sleeve that I'm working on. I just got to get a couple of finance stuff together, and now just letting everybody know it's not going to be a live show, but we will record and we will actually be together that one. If we can't go live, we will, but I do have some stuff up my sleeve coming soon.
and I actually talked to the co-host of 52 podcast, not Vinny, but the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall his name in right now, but about us getting together and doing something, and he said he was down for that. So yeah, one day we'll have the Saturday night's main event, 52 podcast collab episode sometime. So look forward to that.
And anybody want to know if you want us to pass around, I'll start putting it up on Facebook. We actually have I have to say this slow, but a QR code now that gets you to all our platforms that we have, plus merchandise. We do have merchandise now. There are new logos coming soon that I have been working on the backside, so keep an eye on that. But yeah, we got a lot of new stuff coming up. I know that you said that we got Nate Slater probably coming soon, so keep an eye
Yep.
out on that when we post it. Also, that we got hopefully we get a couple more of the women wrestlers for Texas All Star coming soon. I'm hoping to get Killer Kate on. We're working on that. So keep an eye out. We're slowly getting up there and getting some new talent come on the show. I'm also, while I'm down here, anyone knows Texas, we got a couple of organizations down here that we're going to try to get on the show. I'm actually hoping to get to a show before I head back to Houston and get back home, but I'm going to try to get into a show here to maybe talk to them. But, I got to say this because we have a lot of Texas All Star watching. Y'all are our number one main show. Y'all got us off the ground, and we appreciate everything that y'all have done to help us out. And I am not going to trade y'all in for any of the world. Y'all are our number one. We support you from here on out.
Yeah, and want to take a special shout out for everybody that's in the chat, man. Thank y'all for being vocal in the chat. This is amazing. Mr. Bob, is there anybody that you would like to see on the show in the near future? Sorry, I'm just shooting a message really quick to somebody.
While we're waiting for that, but yeah, going forward, guys, if there's any questions you want to ask me, Dan, and then of course when we have someone live on an interview, don't hesitate to join in and on the chat, ask questions. We love that. We're trying to get everyone involved more because we ask the same questions every time, and we like to change it up here and there. So y'all's questions are more than welcome to be on the show. Also, if you also want to be on the show, hit me or Dan up. We're on Facebook. Anything that comes through our actual main page comes to me. So I'll definitely get as soon as I get time, I can definitely message back. So you can get with us about that as well. So hit us up if there's someone that that's a wrestler that you want on the show.
Oh
We
God,
will try.
you know who's watching us right now?
Who?
Nate Slater.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I
Nate,
know.
Nate, because you're watching right now, you still got to do the title match against Dan. I'm sorry to say it, but you got to do the title match.
No, so shout out to his little daughter. She is so adorable, but dude, she is going to get me in so much trouble with him. So she was sitting at the merch table with him, and she goes, I think she said something. It was so cute to the point where she was like, "Daddy, this is the guy that said he can beat you." And I said, "No, I didn't say that, little lady. I did. I said your dad can beat me. Don't dig me into that grave.
You don't want that slap.
No, I don't want none of that smoke." I took my belt off my shoulder and I said, "Here, you can just have it. You're the champ, not me. I'm not worthy of it." Uh, but yeah, Nate, man, shout out, dude. That match was fantastic. I can't wait to see what you got next going on. So that match far exceeded my expectations. Yep, see?
Which belt?
Yeah. No, so I brought the TNT title with me because this is my issue. I have 4 titles, so I feel like I'm like a woman trying on a dress for a first date. I'll put it on my shoulder and I'm like, oh man, this it looks stupid. It got to the point where Kristen's like, look, just I'm gonna pick, you're gonna take this one, done. And I felt like I let people down because I was supposed to bring the Winged Eagle belt and I bring the AEW TNT belt.
Oh wow.
It's okay. The Winged Eagle belt is it's coming next. It's coming next to Summer Jam, and
I,
I'm sure I'll be able to be at that show. You can keep the AEW titles. Yeah, hey, this belt was given to me. I didn't pay anything
he
for it,
he
so
wants he wants big gold.
yeah, man. And I used to have big gold. I don't have it anymore.
No, but you have the eagle.
Yeah. That belt's my pride and joy. I jumped through a burning building for that belt.
Oh, this is great.
But um, I still can't believe you didn't get to see the Wyatt Six debut.
I'm gonna watch it, bro. I will. I will. I've been seeing some stuff on TikTok, and I was like, man, I can't believe I missed it. And they've been showing, see, big gold all day.
Big Gold. Oh yeah, Big Gold is one of the most beautiful belts ever made.
But no, I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I just, with spending time with the family and spending time with my daughter, that's. I'm sorry, I'm a big wrestling fan, but at the same time, family comes first.
Well, did you see what they did at the Pat McAfee show?
No.
They shut his show down. The
What?
Wyatt Six. Yeah, they hijacked the show and shut it down.
Really?
Yeah, they're wrecking havoc all over. I can't wait till Monday night, man, to see what's going on. I'm in the same boat. I'm behind on the product too. Yeah, I don't give myself a chance to be behind. I can't. Family over everything. Yeah,
Yep.
and you also say violence over everything too.
Yeah, he does. But I mean, we all know we're all fathers here,
Yep.
and when it comes to our kids, it's everything.
I think that would be cool to see Thomas again. Yep. That's my little baby right there. That is my baby girl. I don't know if y'all can see it, but did you at least get to see SmackDown or no? You're behind, right?
I'm behind Monday and Friday.
So we got a brand new debut on SmackDown. Another new member of the Bloodline. Amazing. So now we have Jacob Fatu that just made his debut.
Oh God.
No, it is good because now it plants the seeds of Roman Reigns coming back as a big baby face because the crowd is already chanting, "We want Roman."
Mhm.
Well, Solo Sikoa told Paul Heyman on SmackDown, "Roman's not coming back." And
Really?
Paul Heyman, oh yeah, and of course Paul Heyman has got tears welling up in his eyes, and he's scared for his life right now because he doesn't have his tribal chief. Yeah, the Samoan werewolf. Man, whatever you do, watch Jake Fatu clips on YouTube,
Okay.
dude. So good. So now we have Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, Solo Sikoa, and Jacob Fatu. Dude, this bloodline story can go on for another 2 years, and I'm interested in it.
So who's gonna come? When are they gonna make the debut with Jay and Jimmy? Because you know that's coming.
Yeah, of course. It'll be later on in the summertime, but I know it's coming because it's going to turn into a full bloodline civil war.
I will say that I watched some clips of what is it, Clash of the Castles?
Yeah.
I called the match with McIntyre.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I have a feeling, and this is just me, you can tell me I'm wrong or right, but it's my opinion. Because he lost there, he's gonna be the one to win Money in the Bank. And then he's gonna do the exact same thing to Priest. Damien.
Is he even in the main of or the no, they've already announced the main event for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
It's Gunther versus Damian Priest.
But I just have, for some reason,
But
my gut feeling is feeling that.
is Drew McIntyre even in the qualifying matches for the Money in the Bank this year?
I don't know. I haven't really
No,
paid.
no, 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 no. He's gonna face Punk at SummerSlam. They're not gonna have him in Money in the Bank. He's
Damn.
already tied with CM Punk right now, especially after SmackDown when he left CM Punk in a bloody mess. Oh, it was great. He came to Chicago and fucked CM Punk up in front of his people. He beat the shit. It was great. They had this big door, this big metal door that comes down that says Allstate Arena. They were doing an interview, and on the opposite side of the door where you couldn't see it, somebody was getting rammed into the door. So they opened up the door, and you see CM Punk laying on the ground. He's covered in blood. And then, of course, you see 2 feet standing in front of him, and it's Drew McIntyre. Well, fucking Drew McIntyre picks him up in like a Samoan,
I saw that.
and he just dumps him on the ramp. Later, Nate. You take care, buddy.
Yeah, take it easy, man.
And just dumped him on the ramp. That's one of your main events for SummerSlam.
Well, I know that, but for now, that's what I'm feeling. Like,
Well,
to be
if he's not in the Money in the Bank, you can't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but still, it's like I called the match. I said that McIntyre was going to lose again and drop him all the way back to the back again.
Yeah.
He's going to sit there and blah 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 that he was cheated out of the bell and blah blah. You know how it goes. And I said, but I have a feeling that either somehow he's going to make it to Money in the Bank. Because if I was him or if I was Paul Levesque, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be actually kind of cool for Drew McIntyre to win Money in the Bank, hold it all to WrestleMania. He cashes in at WrestleMania. Like he tries to do what Damian did throughout the road to WrestleMania, and then he gets it at WrestleMania.
And we actually got another return. Seth Rollins made his return.
I saw that.
Yeah, he's facing Damian Priest at Money in the Bank for the
Damn.
belt. I mean,
I don't think he'll get it, but
no, he's not. Especially if they've already announced the match at SummerSlam. Yeah.
but no, I mean, other than that, I mean, I'll catch up. I promise. I'll catch up before I get home.
What's our timestamp right now? How long have we been streaming?
About 40.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
But
see.
it's been fun. I mean, it's like I said, questions that you want us to answer. I go back to when we interviewed in Berlin, and I still can't believe she put me and you in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Like I go back and it just puts a smile on my face every time because that's the first one that's ever put us in the hot seat. We're always the one putting them in the hot seat, and here we are being put in the hot seat.
Yeah, it was nice. I like when people ask us individual questions. It's nice. Y'all can actually see kind of like the human side of us.
not the podcasters here.
Yeah. And it's actually, it's actually nice to sit here and just randomly shoot the shit rather than ask just our standard questions every time.
Yeah, that's why I put it out there once again. I mean, y'all can ask all those questions that when we have someone on because we get the same questions every time. And so we like to get those different questions out there even if it's personal. You want to ask them. Of course, be professional about it, but hey, we like it. You look
Yeah, and
zoned.
I know we got some really great guests coming down the road. So once we get that all ironed out, we'll post it on our social medias just to let everybody know and get everybody ready. But we got some great guests coming up.
And
We
I
got
and,
some really
and
great people.
I do wanna apologize to everybody out there. Sorry I haven't been posting much on our Facebook page. It's just with everything going on, me traveling and everything like that. I just haven't had time. But I will, as soon as I get back home, I will start posting stuff again. Um, we also have talked. If you got a birthday coming up and you want us to do a shout out, let us know. We'll get you shout out on the page, and if it's one a day with our on our show, we'll shout out a birthday on the show as well. So that's coming as well. Like we said, there's a lot of stuff coming. We have some stuff coming up that we're excited about. Um, can't really say too much yet, but we got some cool stuff coming.
Yeah, and speaking of birthdays, your boy's birthday's in 3 days, so I'm gonna be posting that Cash App link where if y'all want to, if y'all want to send birthday donations, I'm not gonna bitch and complain, but I will post it. Hey, you never know. You never know. I do it for fun.
Hey, yeah, you never know. You never know. Nah, but
So,
I mean, other than that, bro, I mean, what do you got plans for the rest of the weekend?
so my other best friend Justin, he had gallbladder surgery. I think he said his gallbladder ruptured a couple days ago, so he's at home recovering. So I'm gonna go see him tomorrow, and then resume the week of taking my daughter to the library and letting her play, and then go to work,
Oh, that sounds fun.
and then get ready to film Wednesday night over at the World of Kayfabe.
Oh, you remember, kind of going back a little bit. You remember that weekend I told you I went to that pool party?
Yeah,
So my dum dum, yes, I'm gonna say dum dum. I was like, you know what? This is my first sunburn of the year for summer. Because
yeah.
after that I tan. Well, come to find out, I got second degree sunburn.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm still. This has been over 2 weeks, and I'm still peeling.
Oh, I bet.
Like I'm still like I thought, with taking the showers, getting this, scrubbing, and then every now and then I'll sit at my arm and I'll start peeling off all the skin. Dude, I'm still peeling, and I'm like,
Yeah,
when am I gonna be done?
yeah. Oh, thanks, Jess. I really appreciate it.
Nah, he's becoming an old fart. He just sits at home all day after work.
Yeah. Dude, okay. So I'm glad that you said that. It's getting to the point where I forgot how old I'm turning. So Steven Stellar messages me while he's behind the curtain. He's going out and doing birthday shout outs, right? And he's like, "How old are you?" And I look over at Kristen. I said, "How old am I?" She goes, "Are you 37? You're turning 37." I said, "No, I think I'm turning 39." And she's like, "No, I really think you're turning 38." And I'm like, "Oh fuck. I'm gonna tell him the wrong number." And Stellar gave me a birthday shout out. He was like, "Man, I want to wish a very special happy birthday to a very, very dear friend of ours." And then pointed at me, and everybody clapped. I stood up and threw up the two sweets, and oh yeah, it was great. It was cool.
Becoming. Yeah, I
Become,
agree with you on that one. I agree. He's already been there.
yep, I'm almost 40. I need to go buy me a Harley, and I'm
Are you
gonna go
gonna
to
have
a
your
midlife
already
crisis.
your life crisis?
Yep, I'm already feel like I'm going through one. I drive an Equinox now.
You
I
just
wear
drive
knee
a
high
dad. You
white
drive a
socks and
dad car.
Velcro.
You drive a dad
Yeah,
car.
yeah, it's not bad. I love it. I love it. It's cool.
No, but other than that, man, I mean, for me, I'm just like I said, I'm spending time with the family. Um,
When are you coming back home?
don't know yet. Uh, funny story is, my mom's boyfriend, they have work a hotshot business with one of their friends, and he did a run to Houston one morning, early morning, and he was on his way back, and car broke down on him. And so right now we have no car.
Oh wow.
They had to do a rental, and I don't know how long they're gonna have the rental for, but yeah. Welcome soon.
Welcome soon to the best decade of your life. Until the next one. Yeah, I know.
Over the hill.
Yeah.
Oh, get
Yeah.
ready. You're about to hit that fun age where you're gonna have to go get that exam.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like in the next 5 years I'm gonna have to start popping Blue Chew and get 2 fingers up my butt. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be straight too forward and graphic, but yeah, I feel like I'm getting that there.
Oh, you can't do that yet. You're not broken.
I mean, I'm getting there.
No,
I'm getting.
you know it's bad when you're on TikTok and you're getting those videos of everyone that went through the getting it checked,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there going, "Damn it, I'm 36. It's getting close. It's getting close." No, stop
Oh,
showing me.
I'm older than you.
Yeah,
No shit. I thought we were right there together.
I mean, kind of, but I'm only 36.
Yeah.
No, but other than that, man, I mean, like I said, I've been having a good time with the fam and my daughter. Even though it's the first day that I got to spend with her because of the rain and everything like that and the weather. I mean, it got to the point it flooded here.
Did it really?
Yeah. But I mean, where my mom lives is it doesn't. Of course, I grew up in this house, but they the decade. Yeah.
He said the dreaded exam is necessary. Ugh. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for the doctor with the 2 biggest fingers just so I can get a second opinion.
Where did this go from us talking about wrestling to you 2 fingers up your butt?
To boo boo hole exams. I don't know, dude. I tell you guys, whenever we do these shooting the shit episodes, it goes everywhere. It goes everywhere. This is called the Saturday Night's Main Event After Dark. Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to go change the title of this one.
Yeah.
It's
This one.
kind of like the one with you and on your other show with
Yeah.
Mickey Knuckles.
Yeah. We should have just called that episode "Faded and X-Rated" the way it went.
It's Daniel. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Scott knows me, bro. Are you still living in Texas City, Scott? Yeah, because we used to work at NTB together, and we both fucking hated that place. It was just shit. He moved. I'm still at NTB. Still hate the place, but
Hey, it happens.
yeah, I know. I've been
Hey,
telling myself I need to get out for the last 10 years, and I'm still there.
nah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah. It's time for a new scene.
I'm trying. I'm trying. She just says so. I stepped away and came back at the wrong time. It's never the wrong time here at the Saturday Night's Main Event. It's never the wrong time. This is the right place at the right time.
Always. Always.
Always. All like the young kids nowadays say, all day, day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, man, you should try CarMax. It's a good business. Well, you know what? Actually, that's funny that you say that. I use CarMax. It keeps them lubed up really good. Scott is literally shaking his head, going, "You dumbass." I don't know. I thought it was an opportune time to plug CarMax. I have to use this shit because my diabetes.
No.
No, yeah, diabetes. It makes my nose and my lips dry all the time.
Uh-huh.
I need a super soaker of this to the face
Jeez.
to keep the old suckers lubed. But
No,
I
but go ahead.
don't know. Do you have anything else? I mean, we're coming close to wrapping it up.
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, like I
This one,
said, as
this one, this one was fun, man. Our chat was active tonight.
it really was, and we want to thank everyone that showed up tonight. Also, engaging in conversation with us. It's been fantastic. We welcome y'all come back to our next live show, which is normally either on Friday or Saturday, just depending on what is going on in our lives. We try to get on at least once a week, either Friday or Saturday. So just keep an eye out on those posts. Also, so I don't have to say it later, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram. I am going to start working coming soon, start working more on our TikToks so you can see small clips of our show or whatever we are doing out in the real world when me and Dan are at a show or anywhere else that we are together hanging out for Saturday night main event. Also, you can find us on every platform that you can think of. We are on Spotify. We are on Apple Music, well, Apple Podcast. We are on Amazon Podcast. Every platform, like I said, we are on. So you can definitely find us on there. And once again, thank you for coming to the show. If you are listening, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch our lives anytime we are live with an interview or like tonight where me and Dan are just shooting the shit. Once again, thank you for showing up to the show or listening. Dan, take us out.
Bye.
Bye bye. And once again, I'm Slim Tim. This is Dan the Man, and we are out.
Deuces.